Hello students, how are you? I have not seen you long back, so I miss you a lot. But again I am here in front of you to explain the interesting topic maps. First, you have to know what is a map. A map is a clear sketch or the drawing on a flat surface or an wooden plank. So, we draw maps on the white papers also. Sometimes we draw a rough sketch in order to identify the places or the directions. Now, today we are going to learn about the different kinds of maps. Maps are political, physical and thematic maps, and in that also you have different kinds. Now, let us see how the mountains are. We can see the mountains, plains, plateaus, sea coast on the physical maps. Physical maps are meant for especially for deserts, hills, mountains, plains, plateaus. So, these maps come under physical. So, let me say the topic, that is reading maps. Reading maps of different kinds. Reading maps of different kinds. Now, look at these maps of different kinds. Just I show a tree diagram. The maps, you have political maps, physical maps, thematic maps, so maps you have different kinds, that is political maps, physical maps and the thematic maps. Political maps give you the picture of different places, that is the especially for example, if you see India, you can see the states and the main cities in the political maps. Whereas, in the physical maps, you can see the landforms, that is plains, plateaus and the mountains. And you can see the different, that is temperatures, rainfall and different climatic conditions in the maps also you can clearly identify. Whereas, thematic maps will show separately the particular topic or theme in that map, that is route map, air map, that is how the aeroplanes move from one place to other place, air maps, and you have the navigator maps, that is in the sea how the places you move from one place to the other place. So, like that particular theme is there for that maps, that is thematic maps. And where the people live, different kinds of people, languages where they live, you can see the map and you can easily identify. Suppose when you move to the north, you can see the northern side people, they speak Hindi. When you move to the south, in the map you can, by looking the map you can say yes, in south side the Tamil, Telugu and these languages are spoken. And when you move to the west, Marathi, Rajasthani they speak. When you come to the east, they speak Bhojpuri and Assami and other languages in Kohima, like Kohima language. So, like this you can identify different places when you move to the north, west and east, south. So, that is the different kinds of maps. So, you see the tree diagram here, political maps, physical maps and the thematic maps, and you can see the different kinds of crops also grown in the crops in these maps, that is conditions, climatic conditions, hot or cold. So, in the picture also you can identify, that is how the forests are grown and how the I mean to say the sea breach, that is in the Coconut beach in Brazil also you can identify in the picture, and in the Karnataka also you can see the evergreen forest. In the same way, when you move to the Africa, you have seen the world map, in that Africa map you can identify how the Libya, the desert in the Libya identify with the oasis, that is a water forms in particular area. So, like that through the maps only you can very easily identify it. When you come to the polar region, there is an ice area region, that is near the poles. When you move north to the south, you have different polar regions. When you move to the northern side, northern polar region, when you come to the south, southern polar region, that is top north, north Arctic and down south Antarctic oceans. Near you can see the ice conditions. So, in the same way, when you move to the atlas, what is children, what is meant by atlas? Already in the 6th class I shown you the atlas. Atlas means the maps fully covered with different kinds, that is different kinds of maps. When it is seen in the atlas, it is called atlas, nothing, different kinds of maps. And already I said about the maps that Gerhard Mercator, see the name of the person who started map here, Gerhardus Mercator started the map. He only collected all different kinds of maps and made one atlas. So, through that only we identified the map. It is a I mean to say flat like structure drawn on the wooden plank, already mentioned the map. A list of maps you would like to read. So, you already have the list of maps in atlas. You can identify different continents, oceans and different places. Like suppose if you want to go to Asia, in Asia you can find out the India also, because India is a subcontinent of Asia. So, like that you see the map of India in Asian continent and you identify different places. Now, let us see, you read the maps. When you read the maps, you have to identify the heights. How you identify the heights? Actually, if you want to know the maps, we require symbols, that is sketch, symbols, colors, identifying the directions. But along with this all 4, you need heights. How you identify the heights? Let us see. First, when you see the map of India, you have to know the direction. First you see the directions, how they are moving, which direction they are moving. So, when you have to know, you people must know what are the directions here, because already 6th we have completed, but again you will forget. So, once see that directions here, I will show the directions, that is cardinal directions. What is this here? North. And what is this? South. When you move to this right side, it is the east and this is the west. So, these are called directions, these are known as cardinal directions. What these are called here? Cardinal directions. Through these cardinal directions only, you can move to the different places. You can find that which place is the highest level, that is highest, I mean to say in Telugu we say Ettaina Pradesalu. So, whether it is a mountain region, plateau region, north side, what are the regions, you can very easily find out. And if you want to move from one place to the other place, through the compass is there, compass needle, through the compass needle you can move to the different places, because that will show the directions. The compass needle will be there, through that carrying that compass needle you can move to the different directions. Here also some examples are given. Meher went to Bhopal from Hyderabad. In which direction did she travel? When you look into the map of India, Bhopal it is, you know already Bhopal means Madhya Pradesh, you have to search the Madhya Pradesh. In that Bhopal, Meher went to Bhopal from Hyderabad to Bhopal. Look at the map here, already in India map, Hyderabad it is in the down, that is near the Bay of Bengal, it is moving to the yes, Hyderabad. Look at that Hyderabad here in the map. Yes, from Hyderabad to the Bhopal, they are moving to the west, that is the middle. Just you see here, actually Madhya Pradesh is in the middle, and when you move to the up, Hyderabad to the Bhopal, you have to say that it is in the north direction. Just I will show the map, India map. When you move to the up, you have to identify it is a north. Now, let us see the second question. In this book here they have given that from Hyderabad to Bhopal, in which direction did she travel? Meher travelled to the north. Now, next look at this, Ashok went to Chennai from Lucknow. Observe the map and look at that question once here. Ashok went to Chennai from Lucknow. Chennai is in the south and Lucknow is in the north. Ashok went to Chennai from Lucknow. So, Lucknow is in the north and Chennai is in the south. So, from Lucknow to Chennai, he went to in the south direction. He went in the south direction. He moved to the south direction. Now, let us see the third question. Regina went to the Bhubaneswar from Mumbai. In which direction did she travel? See the question again, third question. Regina went to Bhubaneswar from Mumbai. From Mumbai. Mumbai is in the west. Mumbai is in the west. That is near Arabian Sea. You can see that side, Mumbai. And Bhubaneswar is in the east. Bhubaneswar is in the east. So, Regina went to Bhubaneswar from Mumbai. So, they are moving to the east. Regina is moving to which direction? East. She travelled to the east. Next, Veprak went to Jaipur from Kohima. Jaipur, that is Rajasthan, and Kohima is in east. I repeat again the question, fourth question. Veprak went to Jaipur from Kohima. Yeah, Jaipur is in Rajasthan and Kohima, Nagaland. So, from Kohima to Rajasthan, so Rajasthan it is in the west and Kohima is in the east. So, from east to the west. So, there he is moving to the east to the west. So, which direction did he travel? He travelled to the west. Now, in the same way, you can see the map of the Andhra Pradesh. You can keep the finger and look at the symbols shown on the map here, and entire the length of the boundary also they have shown here, and you can easily find out the international boundary. That is, the map clearly mentions the international boundary, that is by drawing the black color line, it is clearly shown in the map. Now, let us see what are the states around the Andhra Pradesh. What are the states around the Andhra Pradesh? When you see the AP map, look at the top, AP to the north there is Telangana and Odisha, Chhattisgarh. These are the states you can see into the north side. When you come to the south side, you can see the Tamil Nadu. And when you move to the west side, just look at the Andhra Pradesh, west side Karnataka. When you move to the east, there is a huge big ocean, that is the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. There are no states on the east of the Andhra Pradesh, and we call it as a coastal side because totally it is covered with the Bay of Bengal. So, these are the states already I have shown you in the map. So, you just hold the AP map and you see the what are the states and you mention the states in your notebook. Next, come to the scale of the map. What is meant by the scale of map? Already I explained you, when you want to know about the map, you have to read the word scale. Scale means not what you are having the scale, that is not the scale. Scale means on the map you are showing the distances, but that is not actual distance. You cannot show from Hyderabad to Kohima, you cannot directly show in the map. So, you are only showing the ratio of the distance. That is, suppose it is a suppose from look at the example, from Hyderabad to Jaipur 600 kilometers, but in map how we will show? We will show only 6 centimeter. That is, by using scale you can identify it is only 6 centimeter. So, how you will calculate? The scale is nothing, just they are calculating the distance in the form of ratio. You cannot show 600 kilometers on the map. So, that is why you are showing only 6 centimeter. Then you can assume 1 centimeter is equal to 200 kilometers, then you can calculate, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 200 kilometers. Then in that way you can calculate the distance between two different places.